stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Austin Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. And the Pandas will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Castellanos. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone, and that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Casey. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That one comes out hot down the right side. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Pandas offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Using the quick game. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Pandas will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's McFadden. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll start this drive firing. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Offense working from the pistol. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And they got him for the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Parrish. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Pandas will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Using his legs, it's Casey. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Sweet cut there. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. NC State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field at will. They're up 14 over the Astronauts. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Coming after it. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
The Pandas send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Castellanos. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. looking for a man. It's McFadden. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Offense set on first down. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the big fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to run it. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. And the Pandas will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Castellanos. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback will audible. They'll run the toss. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Setting up the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run the option. Knocked off his feet.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Pandas are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Chandler. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Goes to the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The option look. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. The Ducks miss another opportunity for a third down stop. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Might be looking to run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got it! Good, solid tackle. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pandas. Well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer it, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 16 over Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On second down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Peterson. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Pandas are flying down the field. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Castellanos. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Back to throw, it's McFadden. Quarterback extends the play. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Brings up second down. He's looking for a man on second down. The sure hands, it's Casey. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Going to the run, it's Casey. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes a catch and knocked down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
And the field goal unit is on the field. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Parrish. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You've got a third and manageable back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. It's a draw. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's got 69 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Pandas decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Castellanos. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He's right on target. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going back to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Ducks are on the move. Dropping back, it's McFadden. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Chandler. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Pandas line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Castellanos. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back on the move.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on this. So you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grabbed behind the line, it's Casey. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Casey. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! What a catch and run for 6. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 35 over the Astronauts.
Caught close to the marker, it's Parrish.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They think there's room to run to the right here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Trying to get the corner. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Pandas will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, it's Castellanos. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. He now has 79 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They're trying to get to it. Working on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Pandas headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Sheffield. Touchdown, Pandas! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Back to pass, it's McFadden. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Going up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. 14. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the 2nd half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Parrish.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a wide open receiver. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And the Pandas will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Parrish. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The play-action fake. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Hands it off. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Pandas will call on their punt team. On the return, it's Castellanos. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Pandas will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Casey. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Louisiana showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He breaks a tackle. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. The short hands, it's Peterson. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed over the middle, it's Flanagan. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Quick strike complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Off play action. Forced out of the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
The defense is just killing. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
The Pandas send out the punt unit. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got him in the flat. Fights off a defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking for a gap, it's Casey. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Ducks are rolling down the field. He leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the RPO, complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's McFadden. Got the quick pass. He's loose. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and goal coming up here. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Trying to get to it. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Looking to pass, it's Wicks. Fires to the wideout. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got him this time. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to get it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Benson. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Extending the play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this.
Open runway ahead. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 35 over Arizona State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Wicks. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Pandas will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Castellanos. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Back to throw, it's Quicks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Going to the ground.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Castellanos. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Some misdirection with the counter. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup for 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying play action. He's got it. Oh, look out. The tag. Touchdown, Oregon. And the pummeling has started. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Wicks. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Castellanos. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On the ground, it's Casey. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that's a first down.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Powers forward. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Yeah, those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or you, Reese, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's taking a deep shot. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.